So now we have come to the talk show, how to promote all these things that we have been talking about, healthy lifestyle, sustainability, technology use, and also global engagement across higher education sector. And I'm very glad to introduce to you our very high-level panel here. So we have at first here Erik Puura, who is our Vice Rector of Development in Tartu University. And then we have Erki Leego, who is training coordinator of EU Cybernet in Estonian Information System Authority. Very complicated, but actually Erki has been also working here at the University of Tartu as our head of ICT department while the COVID hit. And last but not least, I see that we should have Ziv Catalan, who is managing director of Wharton Global Initiatives in the Wharton School, University of Pennsylvania. And I'm very happy that you all could join us, and let's hope that we will have a nice panel. So let me start from you, Erik. So you are known in Estonia as an expert for all kinds of matters and problems. Sustainability, EU Green Deal, geology, whatever. I don't continue. Let me not continue. So how do you see, as a university management, top-level management, how we can include all these sustainability-related aspects into our curricula, in our university's everyday life?
Hello to everyone. A very good question for the start. My first impression is that maybe we can't, because the world is changing so quickly. And in many points, what we are seeing at the moment is that students entering the university with their digital skills and also already their own thoughts and understandings about environment, for example, are on a much higher level than our academic staff has. And for me, this creates, let's say, a terrible, discrepancy. So definitely, I think it's not a good idea to start to think that we should somehow artificially start to include all these new concepts to all curricula. Mm-hmm. Definitely not. But there are first bright people in the university who are definitely catching up these subjects. And I think that they should build up their own courses, not curricula, what should be presented in the way that this is very attractive and also lots of practical work. So this is one point. Mm-hmm. And second point is that luckily we have very active student organizations in the university. Mm-hmm. And they are starting to be more and more active. These organizations, actually, we have seen that their involvement of students in these organizations is somehow also a part of the learning experience in the university. And if you put it in this way, 10 years ago or something, it was solely that the student should go through all the obligatory courses and lectures, and then you get diploma. But I think by now we all have understood that this is not the point, actually. The value of the diploma is not so high if your future job giver employer is going to understand that actually your thoughts are in a different place, or your knowledge about some things are not what is needed either for a company or a public organization. And this is why in this development plan we are now running, we also emphasize extremely strongly that involvement of students in the student organizations is extremely important, and this 3-day activity actually counts also for the experience you will get during your studies.
Yeah, okay. So maybe we just had a Solarite case.
Yeah.
So maybe we should have like practical cases which are integrating all kinds of different skills, including the sustainability related green technology skills and such things. So
Solarite is a very good example of that, yes.
yeah, yeah. So thank you, Erik. I will turn to you now, Erki. So you have been involved in managing strategically digital development, and you have been also involved in personal medicine, and your kind of job list is very long. So you have worked here in the Tartu University, where this COVID lockdown just hit. And you saw all the pain of, and you were living it just literally, how the university went digital just in a couple of months, right? So how do you evaluate now, after you have been working elsewhere also, and after looking back to this situation, how do you evaluate now how the universities are coping, and what are the major problems, and also look towards the future, what will come?
Thank you, Kadri. You pointed very well out that COVID hit university, and we have 18,000 people in university, 14,000 students, and 4,000 employees. So, as also Erik pointed out, that when we talk about developing talents and developing skills, then it's no better way to do it by doing. So you just get people to situations that they have to manage, they have to survive. And then we have this innovation, and we have understanding what's missing, what the challenges are, and where we go. University was in very good shape in 2020 in the spring, because we have a long history of e-courses or e-courses support to the ordinary courses. So it didn't hit university so hard as some other universities all over the world. We were prepared, and as looking back, everything went quite smoothly. Of course, we have learned from this time that it's a struggle to teach online, to have two students' cameras not turned on, and how to just talk as a lecturer to a black screen, and how to be interactive on that. So interactivity was most important thing what got hit by the teaching methods after the COVID or COVID time. Then I think where we are now, we are getting new maturity. Of course, hybrid has come, and it's a future that we always have people online, and we always have people in physical form, and we should be prepared for that. We are not prepared for that yet. It demands new technologies. You need more equipment in lecture halls, but also you need different teaching methods. As also previous speaker pointed out, that how to not to forget the person sitting online somewhere. So it's yes, a hybrid is come. Maturity is much more high level, and the very positive thing from COVID period is not only from university perspective, but all over the world, is that everyone has own story, how to cope with distant work, distant learning, distant family attending. So it's we have this experience. We have had this pendulum towards fully online and being solely in your home offices. Now the pendulum is coming back, and we just need to find this new balance. Where is this physical interactions? Where are the online interactions? And how to cope with them together. So it's a challenge in educational field, how to have these new methods, give this interactivity, and how to be ready for that.
Yeah, okay. But I would ask you further, what about cybersecurity and universities? Like, if you are connecting now your two recent experiences, so can you bring any examples, perhaps?
Yeah, maybe you're asking because my background now is building cyber security resilience all over the world. So it's my current work is building a pool of talents for European Union to be ready for missions to cyber capacity building and cyber resilience building. And because of that, I'm just in the middle of the information flow of cybersecurity incidents, all the threats, all the preparations you should have as organization. And when we look to universities, we also had in my IT department head times that some spies were attacking university, and we had investigation internal towards that. And as we noticed, our basic hygiene was good enough, so these hackers couldn't affect our systems and not steal the secrets. But the kind of a background and this environment is building up that cybersecurity is utmost important in the future, that keeps this sustainability, keeps this resilience, and have this as teaching business online available. We will see a lot of incidents, and you have seen also in Estonia that there are some major incidents. We lost 300,000 images because of hacking, and they will happen. And it's not a question when it will happen, or how it will happen, but it's when it happens. So it's universities should also be very ready, and I know the Tartu University security team is also building up, and it's in good shape.
Okay, so now we are actually going to Ziv. So Ziv, we finally got you connected. Can you hear us?
I can hear you loud and clear. Can you hear and see me?
Yes, fantastic. We can see you and we can hear you. So everything is very fine. You have been working also as more than 10 years as a manager, right? And you have been managing the global initiatives, so courses, different events at Wharton. So probably, I don't know, but if you have got in touch with cybersecurity issues, but anyways, since we don't meet so often, maybe you can share with us some tips, as we want to, grow here in Delta also more globally active. Then how do you select your partners for global initiatives? Do you have any plan how you select teams of your courses or programs abroad, etc., etc.? Can you elaborate on that?
Sure, Kadri. It's a pleasure to be with you today, and I'm sorry that I couldn't really be on the stage with you in person. But let me maybe, since I've been right now for 28 years at Wharton, and since when I joined Wharton, I never heard about the place before. And I know that today also the team is around sports, and Erkki is also a sports avid and enthusiastic and involved in the, when people hear about Penn and they are in America, they think about Penn State, our other university in the state of Pennsylvania. So I think that while we are not as old as you, we are just turning now 281 years as a university. As a business school, we've been around for 140 years, and I did about 20% of the journey with the school. And maybe before getting to maybe cyber or team selection, maybe give a little bit of context how we met and what I've been doing in my third life of reinventing myself at Wharton for the last 12 years.
Yeah.
So I think that when we started, we had global aspiration, and we started 8081 as the first business school in America, not in the world. Then we had 20% international students and 40% international placement. But you see the problem with number of unicorns per capita. We had at the time 5 students, one of them Japanese, and one of the American students joined the foreign service, and for that reason we had great record to begin with. Today we have about 5,000 students across different degree programs. And 12 years ago, we recognized that probably it's not sufficient to be preeminent business school, that being really recognized as one of the top tier schools in the world and having around 100,000 living alums around the globe. But if you want to remain relevant and if you really want to keep training leaders in the political arena of business and social enterprises, we really have to look forward from the windshield rather than driving and looking backward to our rearview mirror. And for that reason, we started really doing experiential academic courses led by our top faculty around the globe. We started with one, testing the water to see whether we had the demand in India in 2009, and we scaled during COVID time to 14. And part of it is really taking our degree students across silos and try to let them experience firsthand with what's coming in the future. New mental models, new really business practices, and so on and so forth. During the pandemic, we moved to the virtual world like all of us did in academia across the globe. Lockdown, virtual classes, Zoom fatigue, Zombie, and everything else. And during the recovery, and right now planning about 12, 13, 14 courses, many of them are brand new for next year, you know, we really were intrigued by the Estonian story of e-governance and digital citizenship. Mm-hmm. And with only about 5 Wharton alums on our directory, I came to Estonia a couple of months ago, and started exploration. And when I met with you, Kadri, at Delta, I was blown away and felt this is an amazing opportunity to make connections. So we've been talking, I'm going to be back soon, but I'm really looking forward to the opportunity of making these connections, creating the spark, and really understanding that innovation, entrepreneurship, new things that really going to change the world sometimes happen in the most unexpected places. And I'm really excited about my new introduction to the Baltic and Estonia, and really feel that there is a great opportunity for long-term relationship and impact and collaboration. Mm-hmm. And I was really delighted and very honored to be this afternoon as part of your panel today.
Yeah, thank you. We are very happy to have you here as well, and it's a good opportunity to ask questions about world's top 1 business school and their operations. It's fantastic for us, of course. And actually, coming from your story and from something that Erik said earlier, that that our professors lack the skills of teaching this young generation in different societal challenges, like whether it's Green Deal or probably it's in cybersecurity, the same thing. So, what would you suggest for the universities? How to train their staff, or what else to do that we would be really this contemporary university being able to help the young talents to cope with such challenges that we have today? Who wants to open?
If I may add, then definitely there are very many bright academicians in the university. But the story is that we need somehow, I don't know how, but to guarantee that getting this overall experience, the young talents should not to get confused, because sometimes maybe some courses will actually impact them in the way that they could get very confused. So this is what I was keeping in mind, that this is a real question, how to keep in this very, very fastly changing periods, how to keep all the academic mentality on the same level, because as you know, we have academic freedom. You can think anything you want. Maybe it's an added value, but somehow I have a feeling that a little bit doubt about it also, that that it is a question.
Yeah, so I admit I'm also confused. So if I have like 20 or more applications or platforms or programs to run while communicating with students, so I'm also confused. Why? And the students are as well. So Erkki, what you suggest?
Yeah, you pointed very well out that when COVID hit, we had 20 different teaching programs in these high schools and also in universities.
Yeah.
So it was really hard for students, really hard for teachers and speakers to cope with all this technology, different kind of technologies. But when you asked about how to teach people in coming years, then I think the key word is flexibility. You should have different ways to reach your audience. You have so much different materials, different speakers, different courses available on the world. So there is no limits to go to Wharton University, to Australia and so on. So it's easy to pick interesting subject spoken by interesting speaker. So there is no need to come to physical office of University of Tartu and just sit and hope that the lecture is very good. So it also puts kind of a pressure to our university that we always should be lookout of best speakers, and also COVID time showed us that we can get these speakers wherever they are, just for lectures. And this flexibility, lecturing from distance or learning from distance, and learning from video recordings and having this interactive seminars and talks with your teacher. So it's flexibility of different teaching forms and different environments. Also 20 is too many, but yes, we will get this awareness which technologies work best. So this flexibility is so important. Older people and also younger people. And as they say, younger people are more kind of they will get anxious and they have not so much attention span, not too long. So they need more bits, and maybe the older persons can have this more structured way learning as they did in their childhood. So the flexibility and bits of information.
Yeah, yeah.
And also when we look at trends and trends of teaching, I think the personalization is also one of the biggest keywords. So you can build up your own curriculum from different materials, different speakers, different sources, and put your own learning journey using technology and using this open world. So it's also very interesting kind of a way to teach.
Yes, and actually coming back to you, Ziv, since last time we spoke, you were teaching in Ghana, okay? Was it correct, yeah?
No, I was teaching in India. This was the one time before that.
All
and
right.
I was exploring a new course in Accra and Kumasi, correct.
Okay, so you are traveling in many different places, are faced with many different environments, and still you have to deliver as a professor or teacher, right? And as a program manager to guarantee the high quality standard of your program. So can you a little bit elaborate the kitchen side of it, like the process and how you deal with that, and what are your kind of success stories and maybe also failures?
Absolutely, but if I may just pick up on the earlier discussion, because I think that I'd love to chime in and really kind of compare and contrast the different views expressed by Eric and Erkki. I think that one of the critical parts, and we don't really fully recognize in academia, and this is one of the reasons that when I came to Delta, I was immediately, kind of mesmerized by the whole architecture design that create hardware to create communication and collaboration among people. I think that one of the things that we also did at Wharton, and this is in fact something that happened before my time, and I resurrected it in 2010, and this is taking our faculty, the one that really create and disseminate the new knowledge, and make sure that they really have, first and foremost, the ability to talk to each other. Because, I really feel after about 18 months of virtual world and a lot of virtual communication, that we sometimes tend to celebrate technology that existed for the last couple of decades, and we never really utilized, and due to necessity now we embrace and maybe take it too far. I think that blended is always the key. going back to my storyline, I think that Wharton faculty, since we have about 250 of us, you know, they are in 10 different departments, and quite often they don't talk to each other. While most of us were born out of the US, I was born in Israel and came to do my doctorate at Columbia in New York and then joined Wharton in the 90s. Many of my colleagues came from other parts of the world. We still live in the US, but don't really understand our own countries any longer because the rate of change is so fast. And when we try to come to a classroom in Philadelphia or San Francisco, or maybe teach in Beijing or Tokyo, to be relevant and not being US-centric, Western-centric, we really have to understand the world. So what we do every year until COVID hit, and we're going to resume it next year, is taking a group of faculty across age group, status, departments, and take them on the road for intense immersion programs for about 7 to 14, 16 days. And exploring places like Africa, we did 3 countries, 5 cities over 16 days, or China and India every 5 years. And that's the ability to really understand the world as it is and bring it back to the classroom. That's the ability to create the future knowledge that's really going to give, you know, our students from all over walks of life and where they're going and coming from, the ability to understand that our faculty is not just doing theoretical academic research that's going to be in econometrica or computer science journals or chemical engineering. And I think that's the other part, that, you know, if you really miss the secret sauce, the people that really create and disseminate the knowledge, you cannot really do anything. Going back to teaching, I've been doing it now for 30 years across the globe. I was proud member of the founding team of Indian School of Business. Now I was in a new business school in Mumbai, Israel, Thailand, other places. And I think that, you know, the secret sauce is really connecting to people. I find that quite often, you know, the friends that I have around the globe from students that I taught about 28 years ago are the ones that make my life richer. And it's not about the teaching, it's about the ability to get to know the students, bring them into the discussion and stay connected. So that's my secret sauce if I go back to, you know, one
Okay.
of the things that kept me going for about 30 years.
Yes, thank you. And actually, yeah, if you will come here to have your global course here in Tartu, then we will be closely watching how you do that, right? So we will learn
You
your
won't see that again. You won't see that, Kadri. I'm sorry to disappoint, but you know, all these things as managing director, I try to be the producer, the creator of experiences, and let my other faculty shine. So I'm just bringing, you know, to master chefs the raw materials and let them create a meal.
Yeah.
But you're going to see that what we do when we bring our faculty to the world is not assuming that we know, but really listen. The art of listening is the hardest thing in the world. And I think that understanding humility and humbleness, not really living on your laurels and accolades, but really understanding that you're as good as your last act. And for that reason, keep collaborating, find new people that can teach you, you know, new ways. I think that's what we're trying to do. And we talk about, you know, creating the connectivity and not just photo shoot opportunities when you come to University of Tartu, is the idea of connecting your students with our students, you know, ahead of time, and try to give them the ability to build relationships and really make an impact on things of great interest.
Yes, yes, I agree with you very well. Thank you, Ziv. And now we have almost 2.5 minutes to go, and we have in our workshop environment some question and comment. And since we have actually next session dedicated on health issues, then somebody has asked us, technology and healthy lifestyle, isn't it in sharp contradiction? The more we are using technology, the less we are moving. So if you want to reflect on that comment, Erkki, please.
It's absolutely opposite, because when you have this flexibility, if you have courses which are online, which are pre-recorded, then it's very, very comfortable go to outside, walk and run, jogging, hearing the session. So it's, the technology gives us freedom, and freedom gives us also health. So it's, I think it's...
Yeah, okay.
Well, there are, of course, many young people with problems spending too much time online and at the screens. The only question is whether they are studying or doing something else. So actually, this is the story. What you use this environment for And well, Estonians have always been also modest people. Like I was on an event when there was like president's shouters should be in the hall, and Estonians were sending the questions to this panel with Skype or something. So well, yeah, social skills are very important.
Okay, Ziv, do you want to contribute to that discussion as well?
Yeah, I think that I take it from slightly different perspective. I think that, technology in general is just an enabler. And I think that part of the fear of the 21st century is being displaced by technology, right? You think about robotics and AI and ML and everything else. I think that, the way that we have to change our mental model and mindset is flipping it. It's not AI any longer, artificial intelligence, but it's really intelligence assistance. And for that reason, if we really use technology to promote healthy lifestyle by really having the ability to track anything that we do, think, etc., and really do gamification to promote it, then I think technology could be a great enabler. But people can always, ignore the advice that they're being given. And for that reason, it's really about education that makes the difference. That's why we are here. That's why universities and any educational institution can make a difference. It's not about technology standalone. That's my 2 cents on the issue.
Yeah, I think that is a very well-suited conclusion for us. So thank you very much for joining us here in the studio. And Ziv, in this distant way of communication, we are utilizing technology very well, I think, here. So thank you, everyone, for joining. And I hope for our later meetings with all of you, because it's not every day that we can meet each other. And now, for our viewers, we will have a small coffee and health break.